Greetings, everyone. This week I am talking to you from my house because I'm on a little bit of a leave to do some writing. And so I don't have the advantage of Michael's cinematography skills. But this week we are studying a story of the Widow's Mite that comes to us in the book of Mark. And it's a story about Jesus and his disciples, and they're standing around the temple and watching people as they bring their offerings into the temple and paying their temple tax. Unlike First Baptist Church, everyone was required to pay a little bit into the temple in order to sustain the ministry that went on there, and it was in the form of a temple tax. And rich people were just making a big show out of this, and dropping off their offerings and getting a lot of attention around that. When suddenly a little poor, destitute widow comes in, and she walks up to the offering plate, to the altar there, and lays down her last 2 pennies, her mite, and to which Jesus replies that she has given more than anyone else in the whole place. And we often hear this story and we think, oh, here's this woman with such deep and abiding faith that she took the very last of her resources and gave it to the service of God, knowing that God would provide for her. And we often visualize it that way. But I wonder if this was more of an act of utter desperation on the part of someone who was so desperately poor. Here comes this widow who had nobody and nothing, no resource, no people in her lives, no children anymore, and was just down to nothing but these last 2 pennies. And in desperation, she comes to the temple of God looking for help, and she leaves all she has. Here's all I have, take it, and I'm now left to either be cared for or die. Or I wonder if it was an act of defiance. Hey, everyone, here I am with the last 2 pennies I have. I know you wish I would just go away, but I'm here. Now, what are you going to do with me? Save me or let me die. Either way, this widow came to church looking for answers, looking for help, and bringing all that she has, even her last 2 pennies, and laying it at the altar of God. We, as followers of Christ, are called to do no less than this widow. And we'll be exploring that more this Sunday at 11 a.m. At church on Sunday morning at First Baptist Church. And please join us if you can. If you can't be there in person, join us for the live broadcast on YouTube at 11 a.m. on Sunday morning. Thank you, and God bless.